Hey YouTube, Dan here from EAPFilmsOfficial. Today is vlog show day, and today I thought I would show you what it takes for me to do each reaction video. Just so you guys understand the time it takes just to do one and what I have to do in order just to get that one broadcast. Hopefully it'll be interesting and insightful. So let me take you through the processes that I go through. First thing I do is backlight myself and then use the front light till I get the brightness that I need. Hopefully that's not blinding you too much. Next thing I do is mic myself up. Okay, now that's all sorted. The first thing I will do is go through the list of comments and suggestions from since the last reaction films really, and choose a random amount of videos that I'd like to watch. So I've already prepared this one, so I'll go into my watch later list, and I'm going to be reacting to Sarah G's Creep Live. This camera is already rolling in preparation because obviously I'm all mic'd up, but I would start recording and get on with the reaction video. Check exposure, needs a little more light. Okay, make sure volume's up a bit. Hey YouTube, Dan here from EAPFilmsOfficial. Today is reaction day, and today I'll be reacting to Creep Live from Sarah G. So without further ado, let's take a look. Hope you enjoyed my reaction. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Okay, so now the reaction's done, I will then normally repeat this process for 5 or 6 different videos. So I could shoot, I mean, if they average around 5 minutes of video, I could spend about half an hour doing reaction films. Then there's a process of editing it. So, shall we take a look at how we do that? Now, the first thing I've got to do is load up a new window. I go on www.keepvid.com. I copy the domain from the YouTube link into the search bar. It pops up here. I download the 480p, or if it's less than that, then the highest quality version, but no more than 480p. I then go into my folders, reaction videos, pop it in there, and that's it. So that'll start downloading now, and then once it's downloaded, I can then begin the edit. Okay, so I'll take the SD card out of the camera, obviously, pop it in the computer, load up my folders where I store all my YouTube videos as reaction videos. Okay, so it's the first, why is there 2? Okay, so I will color code this so I know which one it is. Drag and drop. Okay, so we shot 4.5 gigabytes worth of video data. Takes about 5 minutes to transfer, so that's gonna have to take a little while. So while we're waiting, load up Premiere Pro, my choice of editing software, ready for the video edit. So I normally keep vid up until I've downloaded all of the YouTube videos that I need for the reaction days. But in this instance, I'm just going to do just the one video. Okay, so Creep's downloaded. Still 4 minutes left until the footage transfer goes from the SD card to my computer. Okay, so Premiere is loaded. Go into a new comp. I've already finished this reaction, so I can delete these because I don't need these anymore. I'll spread the end. So as you can see, the beginning is my graphic, and then there's a reaction title, and then that last one at the end here is my end subscribe. So the first thing I'll do is import creep. And now I wait for the other footage to transfer. I don't know how long you think it takes me to do each reaction film. I think a lot of people might just assume it's really easy, 5-minute job, you know, do a reaction film, upload it to YouTube, but it's a lot more complicated than that. As I say, it takes me about, if you say an average 5-minute video, that's probably about 7 minutes in terms of filming time, because there's my intro, there's the reaction, and then there's the sort of post-reaction thoughts. So looking at about 7 minutes just per video. Then probably about 5 minutes of transfer time. So you're looking, what's that now? 12 minutes just to get the footage on the computer. The download, the YouTube download doesn't take that long. I mean, it can do, depends on my internet connection, but I think a lot of it is I'm doing it simultaneous to the transfer, so it doesn't really add much time. So looking at so far about 12 to 15 minutes, I guess. Let's round it up, about 15 minutes for one video so far. There we go. Okay, so footage is transferred. I will drag and drop into my comp. I will import my footage, drag and drop these into the project, like so. And then I will sort through the footage till I get what I want. Normally it's a lot easier to find because I would normally start off saying my usual intro. So you could say from the audio here would be the start point, but because I recorded this whilst recording this, then there's going to be a lot of blank audio. So I'll just have to find this a bit quick. On with the reaction video. Hey YouTube! There you go. So that's my start point. I don't need anything before that other than the audio for this. I don't need that. And then I will trim the end. And then begin the edit. Okay, so that's again me blabbing on. But no more than 480p. And we'll see you next time. There we go. So we'll see you next time. And we'll see you next time. Okay, we'll delete after that. So this is my reaction piece. The next thing we do is sync up the audio to the visuals of the video I'm reacting to. Without further ado, let's take a look. So it was creep. Drag and drop. I apologise if the computer looks like it's jumping a little bit. It is, but that's because I think it's because I'm doing a screen capture as well. Okay, so that's quite a small screen, so I'll just scale it up a little bit. Then I'll drop it into the corner. A bit more. And drop it down. Nope, too much. Okay. It's hard to see, if I'm honest, if it's synced up properly. Normally this would be fluent, it's just because I'm doing a screen capture that it's lagging a bit. The end's normally a good giveaway. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, so the next thing I do is bring my end title down. And I add my fades, so fade to black and fade the audio. And I'll shrink that down a bit. roughly halfway to line up with that audio spike. Then I will cut that down to there. Add in again the fade of audio and the fade to black. That can stay as it is. And then change that. So I'll copy the name of the video, find it in the comp, there's my composition, change the name of the composition. When I hit render, I've already got a preset for YouTube that I use. So YouTube channel here, which is good. Then I will, there you go, final renders, creep live, reaction, hit enter, and queue. So that's probably took me another 5 minutes. So what we are now, about 20 minutes so far, I think. Okay, so I'll just save this and wait for Adobe Media Encoder to load up. There we go. Wait for the project to appear in the window. There it is. And hit enter. So now we wait for it to render, which again depends on how long the video is, determines the length and time of render. While that's rendering, I will go into After Effects to sort out my thumbnails for the video. Again, I would normally leave Premiere open until my render queue is full of all the videos that I want to render. In this case, it's just the one. And then I open After Effects. Okay, After Effects has almost loaded. Just got the spinning wheel of death now, just popping up, there we go. So File, Open Recent, YouTube, open my project, and then you'll see the classic EAP Films official thumbnails, like this. So I'll click on thumbnail 1, and I'll just change it. So it's Sarah G, and it was Creep, wasn't it? Creep live. Okay, so I'll export this, do a JPEG, set the destination folder as the same, Sarah G, export it, done, save and close. And if we go into the file renders, you'll see it right there. Nice and cool, nice and cool. Okay, so that's still exporting. Another 12 minutes left. So all in all, it should take about 18 minutes to render. Okay, so the render is now done. It took 20 minutes to render. So then what I'll do is go on YouTube, load a new window for this. Okay, upload. And then I'll find the file that I want. The final renders, creep, reaction. I will just add my usual title stuff. Now, so for the description, I just copy and paste it from another one. So again, I'll load up a new YouTube window, go into my Creator Studio, pick an old one. That'll do. Don't need that anymore. And then I'll just copy and paste that in the description. And then do you remember earlier we had the window open for Sarah G? Well, now we can use that domain address and pop it in the original video. And then for the tags, I'll just copy and paste Sarah's name. I'll do creep, I'll do creep live, I'll do Sarah Geronimo creep live, even Sarah G. Then I'll do reaction, video, video. Then I'll create a custom thumbnail, get the thumbnail we had on After Effects, hit enter, and that is all. So this takes 10 minutes to upload, according to this. Now, if my average video is this length, that means it takes 10 minutes to upload on average. If I have a batch of films, which is normally what I would do, I would have 4, 5, 6 films maybe, I will upload them all like this. They tend to be uploaded one by one as they start rendering, so once this is rendered, I'll start uploading it, and then when another render has finished, then I will start uploading that. The problem with YouTube is, if I start having a queue of uploads, you can only do the custom thumbnail on the one that's actually uploading. So it does mean I have to sit around and wait for each one to kind of start uploading before I can add the custom thumbnail. So irrespective of that, this takes 10 minutes. So I've been making a note here of how long it takes me to do these. So 10 minutes upload time. So, okay, so I've made a list here. It takes 7 minutes of video time to shoot on average, 5 minutes of editing time, 20 minutes of rendering time, 10 minutes of upload time. For each video I react to, it takes me 42 minutes to sort out. So as you can imagine, if I start doing 6 films, that's like 3 hours worth of my time. So I bet you'll probably be surprised as to how long it takes. That's the way I shoot it and edit it and stuff. There's probably people out there who do it differently to me, maybe a bit quicker, maybe longer, I don't know. But that's just the way that I do it. As I say, I think it's probably surprised you how long it takes me just to do one video. And this is why, on some days if I've got a lot of work on, obviously work has to come first, because it's what, you know, it's how I earn a living. So when I have a reaction day, let's say Monday or Wednesday, and I'm working, I'll try and get through the work as quickly as I can. But it might mean that the reaction films that I do, whilst I might start them maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon for the UK time, I probably won't go live with any of them until 4:30, 5 o'clock. And later, because I start, obviously, I'll churn out one by one, they could take, you know, up until 8 o'clock in the evening. So I apologise if they do take longer one day than another day. But I wanted you to see the process I go through to help you understand the time it takes me just to do these. I know I'm not complaining, don't worry, I'm not complaining. It is my choice to do these films. I think I put a lot of pressure on myself to make sure that I get a good amount, because I think sometimes, you know, 2 or 3 reactions isn't great, and you guys have been vocal about the fact that there's not many reactions. But hopefully, as I say, you guys have enjoyed this video, that it's been informative, and you might have learned something new. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.